Hey guys, it's Deathcore Commissar, and in front of me I have some Steel Legion mortars that I kit bashed. Now, if you're familiar with the Steel Legion range, you know that they never came out with a mortar model for them. And this is just a really easy, good-looking way to make some Steel Legion mortars without really converting anything. You're just going to be kit bashing from 3 different kits. The one downside of this, though, is if you're buying all these kits new from eBay, it's going to get pretty expensive. I made these out of just kind of spare models that I had and that I wasn't using, just because I have so many extra Steel Legion stuff and Imperial Guard stuff. So for this, the guy carrying the mortar around is actually the missile launcher ammo bearer. And I went with him just because, I mean, the missile, you could easily just say that's a mortar round, just a large mortar round. On him, I have just a heavy weapon team backpack that you would get off the normal Cadian sprue. Got a shovel in the ground right there. For the mortar, that is from the old Metal Guard regiments. All of them use the same mortar, so the Mortians, the Valhallans, the Catachan, probably forgetting a few, the Talarn, all of the old metal regiments used this mortar. And I went with that mortar over the plastic one just because there's a lot lying around, and the missile looks like a mortar that would fit in that tube right there. Then the other Steel Legion guy, kneeling, he's from the las cannon kit. You don't necessarily have to have him, but I think it really adds to the finished product and really makes it look like a mortar team. So these are pretty much all the same. This one has a slightly different backpack. I think that's just a bolter thing from a Chaos guy, but it looks like a backpack. And this one has the bolter pouch from a Space Marine as the backpack. So I will see you after I'm done finished painting these guys up. Here is the finished product of the Steel Legion Mortar Heavy Weapon Squad. In the back, I've got a las cannon and a heavy bolter as comparison to see how they kind of fit in with the rest of the model range, and I think they kind of fit in pretty seamlessly. So really easy kit bash to do. Like I said earlier though, the only downside is that it is pretty expensive. I had these parts and models lying around, so I didn't go out and buy each piece separately, but I can imagine that would get pretty expensive since it is 3 different kits. And these are just painted and based in my normal Steel Legion color scheme, which is just a really basic tabletop quality. And yeah, I just think they turn out really well for how simple of a kit bash that is, and to give your Steel Legion army some mortars. So I hope you found that video informative. If you're making a Steel Legion army and you wanted some mortars, or at the very least you found some inspiration from this. So thanks for watching.